What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So welcome to the broadcast for our Week 12 Game of the Week. So here we are on the Miami Dolphins homepage. So we are taking on the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills at Joe Robbie Stadium, right? So we'll just take a quick look at the division standings, and then we'll get to it. So there's the division as it is right now. Miami comes in at 7-3. Jets are 4-4. Colts are 4-6. There's the Bills at 2-8. So the Bills' season's pretty much over. At this point, even if they won every game, they'd be 8-8. But that still ain't likely. So their season's over at 2-8. They're gonna be hopefully looking forward to next year, right? But anyways, but despite the record of the Bills, it's always a good game when these two mix it up. So that's Dan Marino, Jim Kelly going at it. You can't go wrong, right? It's always a good time. So without further delay, let's hit to the field and let's get to it. Welcome to Joe Robbie Stadium in the broadcast booth. Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, always a good matchup. I'm getting a little parched. What you got? I'm drinking a strawberry lemonade sparkling ice. You guys ever had that? It's not bad. It's not my favorite. I like the coconut pineapple and the black raspberry the best. But I got this just to change it up. I do that from time to time. What y'all drinking out there? Alright, we're going to defer, because we always love that second half kickoff. Pete Stoyanovich gets us underway. Kenneth Davis back to receiving care. Whoa, Jim Kelly comes out firing on the first play, and he hit James Lofton. Jeez. The Bills come out aggressive on offense, right, from the start. Tony Page is getting the start at running back tonight because he's on excellent. So he's at 44 speed and 100 hitting power. So he's the best option. Stafford's a 44 too right now because he's on good. But with that hitting power, I'm going with that. He might be able to, might help him get us some extra yardage. Starting. They started great, and we started terrible on offense. First play there, right? Sack. There's that hitting power. Broke a couple tackles. Nice. Marino finds Mark Duper. He's got good yardage. Oh, he didn't quite get in there. Down on the 2. Tony Page. There we go. All right, way to go offense. pass is batted down. He's going for Lofton again. He's got it. He's tackled by Tim McKyer. Wow. Ooh, Tim McKyer lays a lick on Thurman Thomas, putting him down. 3rd and 13. Incomplete. Scott Norwood comes on the field. It's blocked. The kick is blocked. The Dolphins have it. Take over on offense. Nice. Marino runs for the first down. Yes, he's got it. Well, nobody open. Hey, that was a pretty good first quarter of action there, I gotta say. Ooh, Marino threads the needle to Jim Jensen. Oh, and he's hurt on the play, though. He's a good one for us. Hate to see him go out. Alright, well, but Farrell Edmonds, he's decent, so, alright. Guess you're up, bud. Next man up. Marino finds Tony Martin, baby, yeah! Nice! And the fans are loving it. Kelly connects to Andre Reed. He's another good one. Wow, Jamie Mueller makes a diving catch. So, didn't think he was that athletic. Thomas. And we got ourselves a game here in Miami tonight. Marino to Clayton. Sweet. One play, nice. Davis. Looks like Don Smith is getting a nod there. Okay. Minute 10 before half. What will the Bills offense do? Six seconds. They're going to have to go deep if they want any points. They just run Thurman. 18 seconds. Should be the final play before half. Down. Incomplete. Alright, Miami's got the 21-14. 21-14, and we get the second half kickoff. Alright.
Welcome to the Retro Sports Halftime Report. The other game we're looking at today is at Three River Stadium. The Washington Redskins visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers. First quarter, Ernest Biner pitch out, takes it in the end zone from 5 yards out, giving the Redskins the early lead. Now in the second quarter, Bubby Brister drops back. He has immediate pressure. Charles Mann almost gets him, but he avoids the sack, and he throws it to his running back. It's no Malarkey. It's Mike Malarkey for the touchdown, and we got a tie game here in the second quarter. Still in the second quarter, Mark Rippon in the shotgun. He's trying to find Art Monk over the middle, but Ron Woodson steps in front of it, intercepts the pass. He breaks tackles, he avoids other tacklers, and he runs it back 27 yards for the touchdown, giving the Steelers the lead. And the crowd goes wild. In the second quarter, Rippon trying to get some points before halftime. He's trying to find Art Monk again, but Ron Woodson picks him off again, and that's how the first half ends. Score 14-7 Steelers. Back to the second half of your game.
Get some drink here, get some refreshment. Oh no! Buffalo! Are you kidding me? Shane Collin down to the 3. Troy Stratford, man. First and goal from the 3. Okay. God. Thurman Thomas slipped through there. Wow. Well, that changes things, don't it? Needed that one. No! All right. Talk about Johnny on the spot.
Time for a game break. Let's head to our New York studios. Jason, you got an update for us on that Steelers-Redskins game. Yes, thank you, Retro. Mark Rippon back to pass from the shotgun. He finds Gary Clark in the end zone from 20 yards out. for the tying touchdown. Mark Rippon looked a little bit better than they did in that first half. Steelers have to punt out of their own end zone. The punter, Straczynski, shanks it. It's not a very good punt at all. Gerald Riggs back to receive it. He's breaking tackles, and he's running up. He's avoiding tacklers, and he still refuses to go down. Another guy has a shot at him, but he can't bring him down to get in the end zone for the touchdown to give the Redskins the lead at this point. So the score is now 21-14 at the end of the third quarter. Back to you, Retro, and your game in Miami. All right, thanks, Jason, for the update. Looks like a good game in Pittsburgh today. Keep us posted.
All right, good play, whoever that was. I think it was Mark Clayton. Picked up that fumble. Reno to Duper! Yes! You serious? Oh, wow. We got, you ain't kidding, we got ourselves a game down here. Another entry on the field, Troy Stratford. Alright, let's get me a drink here. Let's regroup a little bit. Alrighty. Guess we'll put old Sam. Oh, no, we won't. I was going to say Sammy Smith, but he's on bad. What about Mark Logan? Alright. What's Fred Banks doing? He's on average. Yeah, let's put Fred Banks in there. Okay.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
I barely got rid of it, but it wasn't good enough for a nice catch. Nice gainer to Clayton. Marino definitely displayed his quick release right there, right? Or Clayton, baby. We got ourselves a shootout in Miami. Nice tackle on the kick coverage there.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
Mueller. Kelly's got sacked by GB Brown, the cornerback. Nice.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Kelly's taking off running. 3rd and 7. Come on, defense.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Yes. John Offerdahl was there. All right, Scott Norwood's coming on the field. He knocks it through, 35-31. So.
Time for a game break. Let's head to our New York studios. Jason, you got an update for us on that Redskins-Steelers game? Thank you, Retro. Steelers down 21-14, fourth quarter. Brister back to pass. Nobody's open. He runs up into the pocket. He dives for the goal line, and he crosses it. He gets in for the tied touchdown. And the crowd goes wild. Extra point is up and is good. We are headed to overtime now. So late in overtime, Mark Rippon at his own 23-yard line. He's in the shotgun. He rolls out. He buys time. He steps up and he heaves it deep for Ricky Sanders, who makes a jumping catch for the touchdown. It's a 77-yard touchdown pass that wins the game for the Redskins. Wow. Back to you, Retro. Okay, thanks, Jason, for the update. Wow, what a finish for the Redskins. Okay, I'm being told by my producer that we have time for one more update for today. Denver Broncos visiting the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. Our correspondent Ray is standing by. Yeah, thanks, Retro. Okay, it's the fourth quarter. Chiefs are down 28-23, but Steve DeBerg, he goes back, he buys time, he rolls out, and he finds J.J. Burden, and he goes in for the go-ahead touchdown. The crowd erupts as the Chiefs have the lead late in the game, just over a minute to go. The extra point is good, and that puts them up 30-28. The Broncos still have a chance. A field goal would win the game. Elway in the shotgun. He runs to his right. He fires back to the middle of the field to his fullback, Melvin Bratton. He's down to the 42. Denver sends on the field goal unit. David Treadwell sets up for the kick. It's a good snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. And the kick is wide left. No good. The Chiefs escape with a win. 30-28 is the final. Chiefs improved to 8-3 on the year. Denver falls to 6-5. Back to you, Retro. Thanks for that report, Ray. Some good NFL action around the league today.
All right, we finally made a stop at least. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Up by 4, so we'd love to get a touchdown, of course.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
Tony Page, baby. Nice run. Way to knock him over like bowling pins.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Farrell Edmonds. Yes. There's Jim Jensen's replacement, Farrell Edmonds. He makes a play for us. Yeah. I'd say Marino has put on a clinic tonight. Don Smith, he's got good return yardage. Can the kicker get him? They slowed him down at least. Okay, 58 seconds remain.
Ready, down, punt, punt, punt.
Time's running out for Buffalo. They need 2 possessions right now. Jim Kelly's taking off running. He's trying to make plays. He's trying. You gotta give him credit. He ain't giving up. Wow. Andre Reed again. Look at that, 42 to 38. That's a typical game for, shooting that onside kick. Tony Page. Ooh. Yeah.
Lead down. Punt.
Probably should have ran it, but yeah. Alright, held on to the ball. Game over. 42 to 38, folks. Nice. Dan Marino, 90%, 296 yards. See what I'm telling you? He put on a clinic tonight. 90%, that's good. That's really good. Mark Clayton, 3 catches. 122 yards was our leading receiver. Tony Page did decent. 58 yards on 6 carries. That's respectable. And Miami wins a close one. Finally, we come out with a win on a close game like that. We didn't want another heartbreaker tonight, right? All right, good game. Good game of the week. All right, so let's finish out the week. See, then we'll take a look at the standing. Okay, so let's take a look at the NFL standings now in each division. There's the East. Now Miami there is at 8-3. Jets 5-6. Colts 4-7. Bills now 2-9, and Patriots 1-10. They lost again. Wow, look at this. Steelers still on top at 8-3, but look at the Cleveland Browns. They have leapfrogged the Houston Oilers. Houston has. What's happened to Houston? They, since they won that game in Miami, that overtime game, they kind of slumped because wasn't they like 5-2 at that point? Wow. But Cleveland Browns 6-5. How about that? Yeah, so Houston 5-6, Bengals 3-8. AFC West, the Kansas City Chiefs 8-3, Raiders 7-4. Look at the Chargers. They've came on. They're 6-5 now. So is Denver and Seattle. Okay, Denver, Seattle, and San Diego all 6-5. Maybe the most competitive division in the league, right? NFC East, we got the Redskins there at 10-1. They're having a good year. Giants 8-3, Philly 7-4, Dallas 5-6, and Phoenix 5-7. Huh. All right, now in the Central here, things are shaping up here. Now here's another thing. Chicago, they was down at the bottom. They was 1-6, so they've won 4 straight games. Now they're 5-6. I guess benching Harbaugh for Tom Zach was the right move. They've won since they did that. But Green Bay is still leading there at 7-4. So Tampa Bay and Chicago are now tied at 5-6. Detroit 3-8 and Minnesota 3-9. NFC West, there we go. Well, the Rams are still winning. They're still keeping up there. Them and the Niners, looks like it's going to come down to them too. But now what I tell you about the Saints, see, they're 5-6. Hey, the Falcons finally won a game. They're 1-10 now. How about that? The Falcons got off to Schneid in week 12. I believe it was this past week. I think it was this past week. Because they was Right. So there we have it. Things are shaping up, huh? Look, this is some interesting developments here. Yeah, this has been a good season. Yeah, this season may be my, not to toot my own horn or anything, but this season may be I'm going to say my masterpiece. It's the one I've put the most, I guess, time and effort into, because I also do the besides the game of the week, I do a highlight of another game that took place that week, and so basically how I do that is just whatever whatever the computer does, and whatever the score was between the two teams, I just take that score and I just make the highlights happen. That's that's all I do. So it is the computer generated score, and I just provide the light show, basically. I provide the eye candy. But yeah, it looks it's too early to call. I mean, the Chiefs are looking strong right there. Who knows with this division? I mean, yeah. I don't know. Let's look at the schedule for next week, week 13. I don't know if I've picked anybody yet, but there's next week. Ooh, Miami's taking on Chicago. That'll be interesting. But I really don't want to, oh, there we go. I get another crack the 49ers, San Francisco, and the Rams, baby. Jim Everett knows Rams. Let's light them up. All right. So that's a wrap for tonight, though, guys. Thanks once again for joining me in this game of the week. Can you guys leave me some comments below in the comment section? What do you think about this idea that I had about the game of the week, where it's like each week I'll control different teams and just basically do doing whatever, like one of the either the most or one of the most intriguing matchups of that week, and basically whichever one basically the one that just looks appealing, the matchups, right? I mean, obviously we're not going to have like Indianapolis and New England on here, right? That's not going to be a game of the week thing. Even though I did do the Indianapolis and Raiders at the request of a subscriber. So I did do that. It was like a double header, but anyways. But yeah, what do you think of this idea? Was it a pretty cool idea? I like it. I've had fun with it because it's been different, controlling different teams. So it's definitely, and it's my first time doing anything like this. So sure, I've definitely enjoyed it. But yeah, leave me your thoughts and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. That's going to do it for the video. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap the subscribe button, then the bell next to it, ding ding. That way you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro. Like tecmo.